So students, when we are talking about the English speaking, so the syllabus in this syllabus, the main things are, the very first thing is tenses. The second, you know very well about the tenses. Why tenses are important? Because it is the basic thing of spoken English. When you are going to speak English, you need a very most important thing is tenses. Okay, because when you know which tense is there, at that time you can convert any sentence into the English language and you can speak as well. Okay. Next is the modal auxiliary verb, means the yesterday I have given you example about modal auxiliary verb. It includes can. ओके, कॅन म्हणजे शकतो, मराठीमध्ये आपण म्हणतो एखादी क्रिया मी करू शकतो. दॅट मीन्स टेक एन एक्झाम्पल दॅट मी पोहू शकतो. ओके, सो इट मीन्स इंग्लिश in I can swim. So we use the can, but when you tell the sentence that I can swim, okay, at that time there is no any need of any tense. We have not used any of the tense. That means it is can. So it is a modal auxiliary verb. So it is a very beneficial when you are talking in your day-to-day life. It is very important. Okay. So modal auxiliary verb is the main. After the basic you learn, and the to be as a main verb. Now what is about to be as a main verb? There are to be form, that is, and are. These are for the present tense. Then there is was and where. Where was and where is for the past tense, and for the future tense we all better know will and shall. Okay, so these are the form of to be. And why this is important? Simply take an example. I am hungry. Now what do you mean by hungry? Hungry means भूकेला, म्हणजे ज्याला भूक लागून असते. Take an example. I am happy. Happy means खुश. मी खूप खुश आहे. I am happy or I am very happy. So in this sentence also there is no any modal auxiliary verb. It is not a modal auxiliary verb, and it is also not any of the tense. Then what is it? To be as a main verb. This is the form of to be, and it is itself used as a main verb. मतलब am जो है वो main verb का काम कर रहा है. So it is known as to be as a main verb. So this is also important. And fourth is the passive voice. Now why passive voice is important? When you go to read newspaper, हम जब न्यूजपेपर पढ़ते आपण जेव्हा न्यूजपेपर वाचतो त्याच्यामध्ये सगळ्यात जास्त बातम्या येते. त्या बातम्या अशा कशा असते की 40 लोक मारले गेली. ठीक आहे, आता कोणी मारले हे माहित नसते, कारण एखाद्या दिवशी घटना घडली, त्याच्या दुसऱ्या दिवशी न्यूजपेपरमध्ये त्याच्याबद्दल लिहिलेलं गेलं असतं. तर एवढ्या शॉर्ट ड्युरेशनमध्ये कोणी तो गुन्हा केला हे माहिती नसते. तर त्यावेळेस ते लोक काय म्हणते, 20 लोक मारली गेली, 20 पीपल्स आर किल्ड. तर हा जो सेंटेन्स फॉर्मेशन आहे ज्याच्यामध्ये सब्जेक्ट म्हणजे ज्याने क्रिया केली तो का झाला सब्जेक्ट, तर तो याच्यामध्ये आहेत का नाही, म्हणजे हे काय पॅसिव्ह व्हॉइसचं सेंटेन्स. तर अशा सेंटेन्सला इंग्लिशमध्ये करण्यासाठी आपण पॅसिव्ह व्हॉइस वापरतो. तर जर हे आपण शिकलो तर अशा सिच्युएशन्समध्ये जिथे सब्जेक्ट अब्सेंट आहे तिथे आपण पॅसिव्ह व्हॉइसचा इस्तेमाल करू शकतो. ठीक आहे. आणि फिफ्थ, द मेन थिंग इज स्पेशल कन्स्ट्रक्शन. Already there was written yesterday, we have seen it about special construction. Special construction means what? The word which join two sentence, असा जो शब्द जो दोन वाक्याला जोडतो. आपण एक बघितलं होतं अदरवाइज. अदरवाइजचा मीनिंग काय मराठी? नाही तर. आपण टीचर्स आपल्याला म्हणतात ना स्कूलमध्ये, यू हॅव टू कम्प्लीट युअर बुक अदरवाइज यू विल गेट पनिशमेंट. तुला तुझी पुस्तक कंप्लीट करावं लागेल, नाहीतर तुला काय पनिशमेंट मिळेल. तर अदरवाइज वापरला, त्याच्यामध्ये दोन वाक्य होते, तुला तुझी पुस्तक कंप्लीट करायची आहे, नाही तर तुला पनिशमेंट मिळेल. असे दोन सेंटेन्स आहेत. तर याला जॉईंट करण्याचं काम कोणी केलं? अदरवाइज. तर म्हणून स्पेशल कन्स्ट्रक्शन ऑल्सो इम्पॉर्टंट. ओके, याचं सुद्धा खूप महत्त्वाचं काम आहे. तर हे 5 आपण घेतले की आपला जो इंग्लिश स्पीकिंगचा सिलेबस आहे तो कंप्लीट होईल. याच्यावर राहू नका. असं नाही आहे की मी टेन्सेस शिकवले तुम्ही पुस्तकात लिहिली. हे सगळं पाहिजे शिकवलं तुम्ही पुस्तकात लिहून टाकाल आणि सिलेबस खतम होईल आणि तुम्ही म्हणा आम्ही इंग्लिश शिकलो. बट नॉट. We are making the same mistake from last 10 years, from first standard to the 10th standard. Whatever you have learned in the grammar, it is just for your passing in the examination, not for speaking English. For speaking English, you have to practice each and every concept of the syllabus. Okay? Now, what is mean by personality development? Now, when you talk about a personality development, it needs the most important thing is communication skill. How you communicate with someone else, someone unknown or someone known to you. when the topic is about communication, actually some students fear to communicate or fear to talk in English. And now our main focus is on speaking in English on stage or communicating with someone in English. So this is the main concept. So let's focus on what is personality development. So first thing is introduction. It has been said that first impression is the last impression, and whenever you go to talk to someone else who is very unknown to you, or you go on a stage to deliver a speech or to tell something else, okay, so at that time the very first thing you do, you tell your name or you tell what you are doing on the stage or for what you have been invited. Okay, so the introduction is the main part in that. Now how we can develop our introduction part? You are in this institution we are taking the regular practice of each and every concept of related to the PD, okay, because practice is very important. At that same time we will get the development. Okay, so introduction, we will take a lot of practice on introduction, and I will provide you the personal format, that what is the format of introduction and how you have to give your introduction before starting anything. Okay, and next is the very interesting part, that is storytelling. In this institute we will tell you stories, a very unique and many more stories. And when we have been means we are telling the story, at that time we are telling the story in every three languages, Hindi, Marathi and English, and after that you have to try by yourself on coming on the stage and you have to explain the story to other students. Okay, why we have to explain? Because it will develop your, it will increase your confidence and it will decrease your fear on the stage. Okay, and by doing more and more practice, your confidence level will automatically increase and your fear will automatically decrease. And for the same thing, storytelling part is there, and when we are telling the story, there is coming the interest. The students develop interest in them for listening, for telling and for everything. And next is the GD, that means group discussion. In that you will get one topic, any topic, mobile is good or bad, okay, or God is exist or not, or any imaginary and alpha topical, not their abstract, not a abstract topic, but the mobile is good or not, a very small topic will start. So in that group discussion also demand a very good type of knowledge, the context and the skills. Okay, so when you will participate in group discussion, there will be a very amazing development in you. You will see the all-round development, because in the group discussion, when you communicate with your group, when you contact with group members, at that time your eye contact is get increased, eye contact, and then a very amazing thing that when you talk to each other in a group, your communication skill increases. That's the matter. Okay. Next is the elocution there, their anchoring, the description of city, my ambition, and more things. Okay. In elocution, we will provide you the format for each and every type of program, that how you should deliver the speech, what should be the gesture, posture, how should be your toning while delivering any of the speeches. Then anchoring format, how to do the anchoring, how to entertain the audience, how to handle the program, and how you can make your anchoring more effective. So this type of things will be provided to you, and 100% there will be the practice of each and everything mentioned here. Okay, so this is the format of personal development. I hope you have understood.